myself. So thank you, Perry. Thank you very much for this introduction. And good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on which part of the world you are. Also, I would like to thank the IFCC for giving me this opportunity of making this webinar. And thank you all of the attendees for being here today. So today's talk would be about key factors when choosing sulfate-free surfactants. So as we've been talking along the introduction, we know that this is a very popular subject. So sulfate-free surfactants is all around. There is a lot of information about sulfate-free surfactants, and probably some of the information that I will show today, it's not new for some of you, maybe for others, yes. But my intention today is just summarize all the information that we can find around internet, congresses, seminars, suppliers information, and just try to give you a guidance when every time you need to develop a sulfate-free formulation, and just try to make it easier for you. So let's start. Okay, so this is a little bit the agenda that we will go through. So first of all, I will make a market overview about sulfate-free. I always like to understand why we are talking about the trend that we are talking. Then we will go I will make just a list of the most common sulfate-free surfactants that commercially are available nowadays. And then we will go to the most extensive part of the seminar, which is key factors when choosing sulfate-free surfactants. And then we will end up with just a brief summary. Okay, so starting with the market analysis, I like to go to the origins of the sulfate-free trends. So consumers' concern about the use of sulfates started back in the mid-2000s. The first publication was done in a blog. It's very difficult to point out which was the first blog talking about sulfate surfactants, because the information was spread very quickly, and the awareness of consumers about the potential negative effect of sulfates was very quickly, and it emerged in various online beauty communities, forums, and discussion boards. I'd like to highlight that since then, no scientific evidence have proven that sulfate surfactants are bad for skin or hair. So it's clear that we can demonstrate some differences between surfactants, but the fact that sulfates are bad, it has not been demonstrated. Let's have a look now at some of the launches that starting to appear in the market about sulfate-free. So we are using Mintel database to do this analysis, and what we are doing here is to identify which were the first launches claiming that they were sulfate-free. So we observed that the first product, at least registered in Mintel database, that appeared in the market was a shower product from the brand Nutribiotic from the USA. They claimed that the product, it was without SLS, but the formulation contained SLES. Then 2001, also in the US, from the brand Giovanni, it appeared a shower product claiming sulfate-free. In this case, it was completely sulfate-free, and it was formulated with oils and alpha-olefin sulfonates. If we follow, in 2002, it appeared a face cleanser from GlaxoSmithKline Pharmaceutical from the UK, and it was a face cleanser based on glycols. So it did not contain any surfactant in the formulation. And then in 2003, many different brands appeared in the market with different launches. These launches were for shampoos, face cleansers, and shower gels. And the first alternative surfactants for sulfate-free appeared, and this was sarcosinates, taurates, alpha-olefin sulfonates. Some of these brands are John English from the US, The Organic Cells also from the US, Barefoot, Nature Dreams, Mother Organic, and many others. It's quite clear to see for these launches that this sulfate-free trend started in the US. So since 2003, many different brands joined this trend, and it was not until 2008 that a big multinational made the first launch. It was L'Oreal with a shampoo that they claim nourishing shampoo for dry hair.